Hello, class, and welcome to our new lesson for the week. This all looks familiar, so let's go ahead and click course content. And we're going to do a lot of scrolling because we are past the halfway point here. We are in week 8. For this week, we're going to be focusing on the essay, and I only have one smaller activity, a vocabulary building discussion board. One way to be a better writer is to have a bigger vocabulary or just a better vocabulary. So your goal this week is to go out and find 3 words that you don't think your classmates may know. You may already know them, or if you want to use tools like dictionary.com to find some unique words, go ahead and do that. Your 300-word post should include the word, the definition, and the part of speech, maybe a little bit about why you chose these words. Maybe there's a connection to them. Maybe you like the way they sound. Things like that. And then so once your initial post is up, responses are still due by Monday night. Your responses should be pick 2 to 3 of your classmates and create sentences out of the words. Get some practice using them and let us know why you chose these words. Did they just sound interesting to you? Was it a word that you've kind of been looking for to add a little variety to your writing? So that's our discussion board for this week. It's going to be just about vocabulary. I have some resources here for prepping for the final draft, such as how to revise, a link to Grammarly if you haven't used it before. You can add it to your browser in Chrome, or you can upload a paper to its website, and it will give you some great tips on how to revise the paper and make some changes as well. Let's see, some more revision, tutoring, computer labs, just in case your computer decides to not want to work when you have a big deadline. So don't forget, you've got the computer labs. And let's see. The college does offer online tutoring, but of course you can go to the Writing Center in person as well. This is the link for submitting your first major essay. Let's go ahead and click the link. Come to this page, click Browse My Computer. Please submit this in a Word doc. I understand we all use Google. RCBC is a Google school, but in order for me to really effectively get in there and grade your work, Word is the only one that allows me to put comments on the actual document. So it's pretty clear, when I'm trying to communicate certain points or certain corrections or areas of improvement when it's right on the document. If you use Google to write your stuff, that's perfectly fine. Here's a quick video on how to convert a Google Doc to a Word doc. You do not have to have Word on your computer to actually just have the file. If you wanted to actually work with Word or edit it in Word, you would need the program for it. So Google can spit out the Word doc file. You can upload it into our e-learning system and you're fine. After you've completed the essay, you want to take a look at the second essay. We're going to jump right into it. It's our problem of practice essay. And this is very career related. You will find an issue, a problem, a controversy, a challenge faced by people in those industries. It can be the career you're in and trying to advance in. It can be the career you're starting and studying for to get a degree in. It can also, if you're undecided, it can be just the career you're thinking about right now. So we're looking forward and career related for this one. About a third of the paper should be discussing the problem, who it affects, why it's a problem. But the 2/3 of it, you're really going to use some critical thinking and get creative and create a proposal to solve that problem. And it needs to be realistic, it needs to be logical, but it needs to be tangible. You need to be able to go to a committee. So imagine you take this document and you go to a committee and say, hey, let's do this. And they're able to go ahead and do that. So you do need to consider things like budget, staffing, privacy issues, the time involved, what already exists that's doing this and how are you different because you want to be better. So that is the overview for this week. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thank you and good luck.